Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amin, and if this is your first time watching me, welcome, and for continuing subscribers, welcome back. To be honest, it's been a kind of crazy week for me with lots of ups and downs and different emotions going for me. Just because this is my final placement, so and I'm going to be done with school in the next couple of weeks, I've started applying for full-time OT PTA jobs because obviously the goal is full-time OT jobs, so that once 1 year is up, like I qualify for like CEC in order to get my PR. But then it should have been crazy, I'm not going to lie. Like going for placement and trying to combine my other priorities in life, it has been a whole lot. But I started it on Monday. I just applied to one or two, and I was like, during the week, I'll just keep on doing it, even if it's one job a day. It's better than nothing. After all, at all, 9 bad pass. And the next day was very exciting for me because we went to the mall and did my makeup on each day, and I just loved the way I looked. Like I was looking so good, so I was like, okay, you know what, I got the ginger, and I'm like, I'm going to go makeup shopping. Like I'm going to be serious and actually start learning, even if it is little. I don't mind, because I've tried to, like back in Nigeria, I've tried to do makeup 1001 times, and after a while I'm just like, okay, I'm done, this is not for me, keep it moving. Like I'll say it's laziness above everything. So I just decided, okay, you know what, Canada, new me, like new stage in life and everything. I'm just going to go makeup shopping and start learning, because she was down to teach me. So I was like, why the heck wouldn't I grab the opportunity? I'm learning from the experts in the building. So we went to Masonville and got some product from Sephora, Shoppers, and Mac. It was a nice experience. Just like me, I hate shopping overall, so it was nice and interesting, and it was kind of annoying for me, but all the experience was all part of it, I guess. That was how that day went for me. I had fun. Like Albert, it was different experiences. I had fun. And then because my placements usually, like, you have a preceptor. A preceptor is basically kind of like a supervisor. But my preceptor, when I first began, my preceptor asked me what my goals were, and I was like, because it was a hospital, I was like, I would love to have experience on different floors, just to see what different floors look like, how they work, because obviously different floors work differently from other people. So just to have that experience, see how they work, and maybe I might even prefer one over another. Another goal for me was I also wanted to have an OT, occupational therapy assistant experience, because my first placement was also as a PT, that's a physiotherapy assistant student. So I didn't really have much of an OT experience, so I just wanted that experience. And so my preceptor hooked me up with one of her friends that was an OT, and I got the chance to spend my whole day on my same floor, but instead of as a PT, as an OT. And I'm gonna say it was amazing. Like I had a good time, just because, like, before I even started this my program, I was like, when I'm done, I want to eventually go into my master's in occupational therapy. So but I said, let me do OT PT just to have like an idea, and like as a foot into the door, get that experience, and from there go ahead. But me not having that opportunity to do a placement, actually see, because we did the theory part in school, but having that practical experience was something I was looking forward to. So me just having that opportunity to see how, just I didn't know honestly till I did that, like until I had that day on the floor as an OTA student. I didn't have that. I never had that experience before. I mean, in as much as they overlap, I didn't think they were so different till I actually walk, and I like just how different they were, even though they still overlap themselves. Like for example, as an OTA, we had to work with the patients with grooming exercises. Like you kind of take a hands-on approach, like allow them to do as much activities of daily living independently to the best of their ability, and then when you see they are struggling, that's when you jump in to help them. So it was different because with occupational therapists, you're kind of focusing on them being able to do it, as opposed to PTA where you're focused on like their mobility, their ambulation ability to work. But while with us, we're focusing on the technique as an OTA, the technique they're using to, for example, they have stroke, the technique they're using to like put on their clothes, or like having like compensatory methods, helping them to like see how ways they can like improvise to like brush their teeth, comb their hair, you know, things like that, just to be able to make them feel much more independent. So just seeing that was, it was a fun day for me, because it was like new experiences, and I'm just hoping I get to do more in the future. Fingers crossed. We shall see how it goes. Last. For me, the next day, what I did was I decided to register for my CELPIP, which is basically an English proficiency exam, kind of like IELTS, but it's another type. And well, I've heard it's easier. I mean, lazy person, I always go for easier. Since people said it's easier, I'm like, sure, why not? And I've been procrastinating, because I was going to register like almost like 3 weeks to a month ago, but because I renewed my passport, I was like, I'll wait for my passport to come out before I apply, because you needed a means of identification, and the only thing I had out of the various different list of documents they needed was Nigerian passport. So I had to wait for my passport to come. It came back since, so Banti has been lazy. I think I said I'll apply today, tomorrow, and the date I wanted eventually got booked. That's when I received sense that by force, by fire, I just had to apply. So I applied and got a date in June, and I'm going to go write it in June. And the idea is I just want to write it now that I have the energy and strength to read and forget about it. That way, when I get it, I'll enter like express entry pool, just because I entered before, but then my 1 year finished and then I got out. And so the idea is to write it now, and even if I apply for express entry, you never know, and even if that doesn't work, I'll apply for CEC after my 1 year is up with my job. So we'll just have to see how it goes. CELPIP is valid for 2 years. So if I write it now in 2023, then go to 2025. So I'm optimistic before 2025 that I'm getting my period. So just have to see how it goes. And Friday, because of course I said I've been applying for jobs earlier during the week, I finally got my first letter of rejection. And the funny thing is, when I got it, like, I thought I'd probably feel bad or maybe upset. I mean, this is not my first letter of rejection I'm getting in my life, but I guess this is my first letter of rejection I'm getting, like, me searching for a job in my field now. And I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, like, it's alright. Like, I wasn't upset or sad or pissed or anything, which was shocking. I liked the way I took it in good faith. I'm like, we keep it moving. Like, what is not meant for you is not going to be for you, no matter how much you try to make it be yours. So just keep applying and we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed I would eventually get my letter of acceptance or offer letter. Fingers crossed to see how it goes. And so guys, that's how I filed my taxes, like over a month. I think I filed it in March, and ever since I filed it, like, people usually say that with filing taxes, that when you file from a free tax clinic, they usually prefer paid. Or I've heard people that say that they actually prefer paid clinics compared to free tax clinics. And I filed my tax in a free tax clinic, and I've been here since 2021 and I didn't file my taxes till now. And honestly, I would advise to file your taxes, because I've gotten over $3,000 back from the government, like, for different things. I'm like, yo, if I need this out, I've been cashing out all that out since. But like the fact that it's bulk, because like the very first amount I got from them was about $2,300 and something dollars, and after that I've gotten more. So I've gotten almost like 3,500. The most recent one that came a few days ago was 500 and 600. One was from the federal government and one was from my province, like 500 and 600 and something respectively. So guys, make sure you do your taxes and file them, so that it's even it's like at all, as far as I'm concerned, name bad pass. Something is better than nothing. Because I've been working since last week, I worked all through the week for my placement, all through the weekend. I went back to my regular job where I worked 12 hours a day, Saturday, Sunday, Monday to Friday. I was back to my placement. So I've literally been working for 12 days straight up, and my body was hurting really bad. my back was really hurting, my legs. So what I did was on Friday after work, I just went to my close friend's place, and like she gives a good massage. Like, oh my god, like she really does a good job. So I just began, she helped me to massage my body with massage, and it was so relaxing. I felt so good. Then I was like, you know what? I mean, I'm someone that goes, like wants to do everything. But I'm like, I mean, sometimes you need to take a break. Life is not that hard. And then my close friend recently found out, like her younger sister's friend recently has cancer, and she's young. So I'm like, oh, maybe they calm down. Like, what's all this like point of like, yeah, going on the go. At the end of the day, something happens to you, and you have to like you break down, and you need to. You don't have a choice. Like you are forced to take a break. So what's all the point of hustling, cleaning and stuff? I'm like, sometimes I just need to take a breather. So I just said, you know what, this weekend I'm not going to work. It's just going to be a lazy day, relaxing, chilling, getting pampered, just doing me things, going out to just chill and have fun and just relax. Not come to this life to kill ourselves. Some days you need to take me time, and I'm slowly learning. Like in as much as I'm not gonna say I'm the best, but I'm slowly learning to take me times and just take a good analysis of how my body feels, and if my body feels like it's been stretching, take a break and get a reboost, reset, and then you can keep it going again. So that's just what this weekend is for me. Just relaxing and enjoy myself. Now Monday, I go back to my real life for stress. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe button below. See you next time. Bye.